What's up, guys? Anything Dean here, and I'm coming at you with a whole nother deck. And this is actually Crashbug anti-meta. And it's anti-meta because of the cards used in it, and I originally made it to be a chaos, heavy synchro, OTK type of build, but when I played against meta and I played in some tournaments and random duels on DN, I found it's actually pretty anti-meta. So, I'm just gonna jump in. Start off. Chaos, you gotta have Blackluster Soldier, Chaos Soldier, standard. Two of each Crash Bugs for their effects. You'll find out when you play this deck, you're actually probably never gonna use Crash Bugs, like the actual loot button. If you do, you're gonna get lucky. Most of your deck is just stalling and destroying your opponent's heavy monsters. And usually Crash Bug X 2000 defense is pretty good for stalling. Why? 1400 beaters, not that much, but it can help, and Z is just almost useless, but yeah, you need someone to complete the combo. 3 dads, you can kind of manipulate your graveyard, I would say, with this deck, not as much as you could, but yeah. Debris Dragon, you can get Crashbug X or Z with his effect, so that's always good, and it can also help you do your loop. 2 effect Veilers, just for the hand trap portion. You also need this is really the only light monster other than Ryo in your deck, and he's actually pretty good to get out. So yeah, Genix Eye Birdman for plays with you can do random plays. It's actually pretty good with Tour Guide, normal summon Tour Guide, get her effect, bouncer, special summon Genix Eye Birdman, things like that. Gores, standard for this type of deck, being you kind of want to stall to get those powerhouse cards that I like to call them. And yeah, 2 Crabons for his he's a level 2 tuner, and he has a pretty cool effect. 2 Maxi, standard against meta. 1 Psychic Commander. 2 and 3 is just kind of too cloggy in the deck. His effect is pretty good, and he's a level 3 tuner. Good target for E-Call or E-Tele, whatever. 30 Ryo for the anti-meta-ish, like I said, 2 Tour Guide. Allure of Darkness, because you're messing with a lot of dark monsters. 1 Book of Moon, 1 Dark Hole. 2 E-Tele, this is for your Crabons and Psychic Commander. Good for synchro plays and possibly XZ plays. Forbidden Lands, 2 Duality, because if you get a pretty bad hand, it can kind of screw you over unless you have a Duality. 2 Smashing Ground for a stun. Traps, Bottomless, Compulse, 2 Mirror Force. Return from a different dimension, because you're going to be banishing a lot. These, etc. Stun Warning, Torrential Tribute. For your extra deck, Cataster, Ancient Fairy, Black Rose, Colossal, Iron Chain, Magical Android, 2 Mistworms, 1 Stardust. For Exceed, Levier, Leviathan, Giga Brilliant, Acid Golem, Fortune Tune. Okay, let me read this effect. The nature swam by phases gain 500 life points. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, target 2 level 3 monsters in your graveyard, shuffling both back in your deck. If you do, return this card from the deck to your graveyard. From the graveyard to your extra deck. It's crazy. You can recycle your Crash Bugs. You can recycle Tour Guides, Crabons, anything that's level 3 or lower. It's pretty OP. 2 level 3 monsters, my bad. So yeah, Crash Bugs, Tour Guides, Psychic Commander, and the mint for your side deck. 2 Fossil Dyna, Dimensional Fissure, Forbidden Lands, 2 Kaiser Coliseum, 2 Mystical Space Tycoon, 2 Ghost Match, 3 Light Imprisoning Mirror, and 2 Vanity's Emptiness. Vanity's Emptiness, you don't special summon a lot. I mean, you do, but you don't at the same time. This is really good against dragons. This is good against spellbooks. Goes a match. I mean, this deck has a lot of darks, but it can kind of hurt you. But if like my philosophy is if it hurts your opponent more than it hurts you, then that's always good. Yeah. So I'm gonna be making more decks soon. But yeah. I guess I'll see you later.